WPADC, I'm Bailey.
And I'm Emma.
And here are your current events for August 18th.
Attention students, the Jostens representative will be at DCHS this Friday, August 21st during student lunch sessions to deliver senior rings. If you ordered a class ring from Jostens, please see the Jostens rep on Friday. Remember, any balance must be paid in full before rings are released.
Attention students interested in wrestling, there will be a wrestling meeting in the cafeteria this Wednesday at 4 p.m.
There will be an academic team organizational meeting this Thursday, August 20th in room 226 at 3:30. Anyone interested in participating in the academic team this year plan on attending. If you cannot attend or have any questions, please see Ms. Koshy, Mr. Easley, or Mr. Hayden. If you are involved in any fall sport, you can participate in an academic team at the same time.
Now stay tuned for a new segment with Ms. Higdon, as each week she will be sitting down with a different staff member.
You say
Good morning, I'm Jennifer Higdon, and this year we're going to bring you a new segment called Stellar Staffaldy with Jennifer Higdon. The first person I would like to interview this year is Bev Payne, who was just awarded the Davis County High School Teacher of the Year Award. And Bev Payne is our recycle queen. She has also been a department head at Davis County High School for over 15 years. One of the things that I absolutely love about Bev Payne is her caring heart and her warm and wonderful sense of humor.
Oh, thank you.
So just a few questions for Bev today, just so that you can get to know her better. She is one of our Stellar Staffaldy of the Week. Bev, can you tell us a little bit about your journey in education and how you ended up at DCHS and how long you've been here?
Actually, I was an accounting major for 3 years in college, and one of the professors told me that I was in the wrong place, that I didn't need to work with numbers, I needed to work with people. And that is how I got into education. I started out as a first grade teacher for 3 years. Loved it. Absolutely. My husband and I had to go a different direction, not with each other. Oh, yeah, we've done that frequently. But so I went into my chosen field, special education. I was at Whitesville Elementary, and then I went to what was then the vocational school, but now it's called, of course, Owensboro Community and Technical College. And I worked with students that were assigned there. My position was called a special vocational liaison, and I worked with students from any of the high schools. I worked for the Davis County Public Schools, but I worked with Owensboro students, Apollo and Davis County, Hancock County, McLean County, any of them that fed into the community college at that time. And then I wanted to go into guidance and counseling. That's what I had a rank 1 in, so I came to Davis County High School. I didn't like guidance and counseling idea after I got here, so I've stayed in the classroom since. I've been here about 23 years, I think.
Okay.
Give or take.
Wow. Okay, so since you've been here for so long, can you tell us what your favorite thing is about Davis County High School?
I like that it always changes. It's almost like being in a big city because there's always something to do. There's always a committee I like to do. There's always people I like to hang out with. There's always kids doing something that is worthwhile to watch or to be a part of. Always. High school kids do a lot. And so there's always something to do.
Wonderful. Another question I have for you, can you tell us a little bit about your family? We may not know you that much or that well outside of school.
I am married. This will be my 35th year to be married to Steve Payne. He has a lot of gray hair because he's been married to me, by the way. And that is the truth. I have 3 children. They're all grown. My baby is 28 years old. I have 2 30-year-old children, 2 grandchildren who I love to spend time with, but they're 8 and 6, and that also seems pretty big, really, after all these years. And they're very involved in activities, so I do a lot with my family outside of here.
Okay, and then my last question for you today is one thing we may not know about you.
I like to walk through cemeteries. I find them peaceful. I love to read the stones. I like to do etchings on them. I like to see the oldest one I can find. I don't know, I find it very peaceful. And my oldest grandson, none of my children would do it with me. they never were interested. My oldest grandson will, and he likes to go. The 8-year-old likes to go with me. And I have 2 friends here at Davis County. They've both retired, but we like to go. And we even have lunch in the cemetery sometime in the summer because we just find it very peaceful and tranquil place. I think we'll all end up there.
That we will. I think that is a very cool thing to know about you.
Oh, good.
All right. Thank you so much for being here today, and join us next week as I introduce you to another one of Davis County High School's stellar faculty.
Attention students, if you are interested in learning more about a spring break trip to London and Paris, please see Mr. Easley in room 141. There will be an informational meeting on August 25th at 6 o'clock for you and your parents to learn more about the trip. Stop by Mr. Easley's room to pick up a brochure and get more information.
The DCHS Wise Guy Club will meet this Wednesday morning at 7:40 in Mr. Clark's room, room 216. Please notify Mr. Clark if you are unable to attend.
The Teenage Republicans will meet Thursday morning at 7:40 in Mr. Clark's room, room 216. Old and new members are welcome. All officers see Mr. Clark prior to the meeting.
Any student who participated in a summer reading program, please come to Dr. Gunner's room, room 135, either before school on Tuesday at 7:45 or after school Tuesday at 3:15. We will be voting for the most creative DCHS Suns Out, Books Out photo and entering names for the iPad drawings.
Attention students interested in joining the swim team. There will be a swim team meeting today at 3:30 in the Media Center. There will be a swim parent meeting on Thursday, August 20th at 5:30 in the Media Center.
Attention all of Mr. Norris's art students from last spring semester. You have until Friday, August 21st to pick up all old artwork before it is thrown or given away.
And now it is time for some more important information from Mr. Blue and Mr. Powers.
Students, this is Mr. Powers. I want to talk to you briefly about social media and proper uses of social media. Social media is a good thing, but when used incorrectly, it can be very harmful. Main thing that I would like to impress upon you and encourage you to do is just to treat others like you want to be treated. The hardest thing to do is when you are disrespected, not to want to disrespect back. So please, if you get disrespected and someone writes or posts something incorrect on social media, don't lash back. Do the right thing, take the high road, and let the other person get in trouble for that, because they will get in trouble. Once you've posted something, then it's out there. It's not going anywhere, and it's proof. So please pause before you post and think, is this the right thing to do? Do I want my mom, dad, grandmother to read this? And is it going to hurt the other person's feelings? That's the main thing. So if you have an issue with something, someone has said something to you incorrectly or maybe posted something that they shouldn't have on social media, please come to an administrator. Let us handle it and deal with it. That'll keep you from getting in trouble. Thank you.
Students, also this year, please make sure that if you go from class to class, you carry a book bag. The book bag must be either mesh or clear. Mesh or clear, either one. You go from class to class. However, if you have a book bag that is solid, that faculty cannot see into it, that book bag you must store in your locker whenever you enter school. Take that to your locker, then you get your books out and go from class to class. But if you have a mesh or clear one, you are good to go. Thank you for your time.
The speech and drama team will meet Wednesday, August 19th in room 133 from 3:30 to 5. Returning team members and anyone interested in joining should attend. See Ms. Fieldhouse for more information or questions.
Attention freshmen, the DCHS Y Club is looking for new members. If you participate in KYA or Kuna in middle school, or if you're looking for a way to get involved here at DCHS, please make plans to attend an informational meeting this Wednesday after school in room 141, Mr. Easley's room. If you have any questions or if you want to be a part of Y Club but cannot attend the meeting, please see Mr. Easley. If you are an upperclassman, our first meeting will be after school on Wednesday, August 26th.
On Tuesday, September 8th, class officers and freshman student council elections will be held. If you have any questions, see Mr. Kropp in room 225.
Here's what's going on today at DC. The varsity boys golf team will be playing against Webster County at Ben Halls beginning at 4. The varsity girls golf team will be playing against OHS and Hancock County at Ben Halls beginning at 4. The JV and varsity girls soccer teams will be playing against OHS tonight at home starting at 5:30 and 7. The freshman JV and varsity volleyball teams will be playing Whitesville Trinity at 5, 6, and 7 at home.
That's all your news for today, DC. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.